Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you guys what's in that box and what I bought from Victor and Rolf. Also, this is where I have all my scarves, my scarf collection. I shall show you that another time, and here are all the fingerless ones, and this is all my jewelry, which will also be featured in another video. Today I'm actually wearing my little Versace jacket and a belt that I don't know where I got it from, but I absolutely love it. But today I want to show you guys my whole hat collection, my caps, my woolen hats. Let's get into the video. So it all started because I was at the airport and I saw something I really like from Victor and Rolf, and so I bought it. This is a lovely little Victor and Rolf, which I haven't seen in a long time, scarf and hat set from Angora and wool. And it's this like two-toned skin color, nudish and gray hats. And I'm not always a massive fan. I'm actually not looking in a mirror, so I hope I'm styling it well. And it comes with a scarf as well. So as it's two colors, it's kind of, you know, you can wear it on two different ways. And I thought this was so charming. I am from Holland, so having something from Victor and Rolf, from a Dutch designer, is pretty cool, I thought. So I can wear it on its own or as a little duo combination. And yeah, really loved it. So I'm gonna start off with all the caps. I've got a whole pile of caps here and some behind me, as I wear caps the most, I suppose. My favorite one is a Chanel, which is right behind me, this one. I love how this Chanel CC logo looks. It's just a very simple black cap, but I think, you know, especially with this jacket, or whenever you have a bad hair day, just put this on. Usually wear black, so this always works. I think this video is going to be quite boring perhaps, because it's just going to be me showing all the caps and hats that I have. But, you know, I might give you some inspiration. Then one of my oldest caps that I have is this Ralph Lauren, Polo by Ralph Lauren cap with a lovely internal Brit. And actually it's a bit too small for me, because I think I was very young when I bought this. I must have been like 12, 14. And yeah, then I have this beautiful tweed, which is not Chanel, it's from Scotland, so I bought this in Edinburgh. So it is an original tweed, and I actually have bought tweed in the past as a fabric to make my own coats, which were actually manufactured for Chanel. So I love traveling and actually discovering what is being made in a certain country, like Edinburgh, Scotland, and actually buy the heritage things from there, like tweed or other woolen blankets, things that are just from, you know, Scotland, from a certain local region. And I actually got this little tweed handbag from Edinburgh as well last year, or is it 2 years ago, at the Edinburgh Fringe. It's a very small little bag, but it is from Harris Tweed, which you see a lot of when you're in Scotland. I actually have a pair of gloves that I'll show you in another video that go hand in hand with this bag. As you can see behind me, I have some caps as well. This is a Gucci. It's a larger monogram, which I actually quite like, because I have a smaller monogram handbag and also a pair of trousers. So this kind of just highlights the whole look, the GG monogram. And I love the leather trim that's around it. I bought this last year, so it's quite a new purchase. Haven't worn it much because I'm not very keen on logos, but I do like a logo every now and then. Then I have another black cap. This is from the Square 2. I believe they exist for 25 years now. It is just a cotton cap. I don't actually wear this, but it is a nice cap to have. So yeah, you know, it goes with certain looks, with certain coats. I always like to mix, so if I wear a street style or like a certain look, that I don't just go full on with that look, like all country or all classic. So if I wear a nice tailored blazer with something like this, it kind of, you know, mixes it, and then you're not very much stereotyping. You're actually combining different like aesthetics together. Then last year in Sardinia, I bought this dark blue cap just because I really like the way that this has been made. You got these different fabrics. I think it's all nylon, so it's similar to the Prada nylon material, and I think it's just a very nice dark blue cap and well made. Of course, a white cap from time to time is really nice, and I found this Missoni cap, and it's a little bit on the large size, but I really like the look of this. I love the embroidery on this. Then certain things you need to see with a certain outfit. So this is a cap which is all satin, and I'll show you what jacket I wear this with. So this is a Massimo Dutti blazer, and I bought this together. Oh, hold on, let me just take this off. Okay, ignore the shirt underneath. It doesn't go with everything, but I love this blazer and I love the combination with the cap. Again, you got some tailoring and then something a bit more street style, and together you get a whole different feel from this combination. And again, I have this embroidered satin bomber jacket, and then I found this cap, and I think they completely complement each other. So even though I have 3 black caps, I think they're all very different to one another, and especially combined with some embroidery, you get a whole nice look. And I also have a handbag that I never really use, which is the same material as the cap. So if I go shopping, I will bring that along. This is a woolen outer coat that I have. And then I saw this woolen cap, which is, I love the simplicity. This is actually embossed in there, so it's not an actual seam, it's just been pressed in there. I think I bought this in Italy. Only I used to have long hair, and that's when I bought this, so I feel like the cap is a little bit too big, but as it's wool, I got a feeling that if I use my steamer and put it on here, it might shrink a bit, because it would just look a little bit better like that, or maybe over my ears. But again, I like to wear this as a duo. And then from caps we kind of go into woolen hats that I have. This is a Armani cap from wool, which I've had again since I was like 16, 15 maybe. Still fits, and it's just very casual. I like a mixture between the wool and the wovenness, and also the fact that it's a cap. So yeah, that's an all-time classic. I don't think this will ever go out of style. And the next one is a beret. This is from Burberry. It's all wool. And I used to have a scarf with it, but I left that on a train, I believe. So that's kind of gone. And with someone else. I've lost so many things in the past. Now, I don't buy fur that's new, but I do buy it if I see it in a second-hand shop, or I've inherited a lot of fur things in the past. Now, this is a kind of Russian style. To be honest, I haven't worn this in years, but this is what it looks like. It's great for the winter, keeps you warm. And yeah, you can also undo the top bit, and then you got these ear flaps that kind of go along, and you can keep your ears warm. And I am the kind of person that on a wintry day, I really don't like the wind in my ears, and it kind of really annoys when that happens, and it gives me ear pain. So yeah, this is actually very handy. From the atelier of Fendi, this beautiful fur hat, which kind of goes with a lot of the coats that I have. We'll get into coats a whole different time. Yeah, it's a bit big. It used to be better, I think, with long hair, but it still works, and I will never get rid of it because it's so beautifully made. And why it's so lightweight is because instead of having one solid bit of fur, they're actually little strings, and underneath you can see the woolen hat that's in it. Then we move on to this Paul Smith 100% wool. I do love this very bright yellow that's in it. It kind of gives a very futuristic look, and again, it keeps my ears warm. It goes with a lot of things. You can also wear it where it goes with nothing, because then it's just a statement piece. And talking about collections, I used to have a huge pile, like up to my shoulders from the floor, of Vogue magazines. And then One day I thought I'll just pick it up another time from my atelier when I used to have my own workshop, and I left it there because I had to leave it and I never picked it up on time, and then it was just all thrown away. However, there was this Prada collection. I shall insert a picture of the collection where all the models wore these cashmere, Angora hats, and this is what it looks like. I really like this. Back in the day when I lived in London, I used to live in this shared home together with two Australians, and they worked for Sony Records, and they moved back once the job was over to Australia. And she left me this beautiful coat, which is all woven red cotton. And then I found, you know, this combination hat with it. Don't know who gave me this. It's just it's a slightly different color red, but it's a nice combination for a wintry evening. So yeah, it's something that was given to me, and I'm not gonna get rid of it, even though I might wear this only once every winter. In that same trend, I have another combo hat slash cardigan that I'll show you next. This cardigan I've had for ages again, and then I found, don't actually know what the brand is, I think somewhere in Holland I found this hat which just goes really well with this. I wear this throughout the winter, even when it's cold inside the house. It's just a nice combination, casual homeware, and it's all cotton, so I don't like to wear anything that's polyester, especially on my hair, because it just makes the hair look very sticky. It's not very healthy for the scalp neither. So yeah, and of course if you don't want to see the logo, just turn it around. And then I got the casual hats, like this black one, which I do want to show quickly. Finally, this multicolored kind of hat of cotton, I believe this is, which is just very multifunctional. It goes with a lot of things. And from that, we get to the last category of hats that I have, which is the fisherman caps. I've got two. This one is a rainproof from Zara, which is kind of handy. I've got a coat that goes with it, but it's kind of a handy one when it rains, and that's when I tend to wear it. I have this little Fendi, I think it's called the Donut bag. I have another Fendi bag, but it's not with me here. It's still in my other place. But it goes really well with this Fendi hat, the fisherman's hat that I have. I really do like it. I think it's a very classic hat to have. And yeah, it's a nice little combination with this, I think it's called a dumpling bag. I've had this for ages. And this is the end of my collection. I mean, I got a few more which you guys probably aren't very much interested in. I got these two hats of glass, which are quite handy to put these things on, especially when you come home. You just gotta throw it on there. I forgot to include some caps that I had here in Holland. So this is my Prada cap, which I really like, with the logo. This is leather in the back. And then from Miss Oni, I've got this scarf, which goes with this hat. And this is the other one. Hold on, there's one more, which is kind of a thing that's too big, but I do like the combination of the blue and the brown. So on this note, we shall finish this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like if you like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.